Good morning, everybody. I'm Ed Parcaut here with Mike Kelly, and we're Real Estate Jerky Daily.
The day daily.
Yep. So let's get right into the news. There is none. I'm just kidding.
Today,
Well, I know there's news.
JOLTS.
So today we have JOLTS and ISM Manufacturing, and I'm going to do it out of order. Oh my goodness, not that, because that's how I put it in. I went by what was released first this morning.
There you go.
Yeah, and what was released first this morning? ISM Manufacturing Index, which measures the health of the service industry in the U.S. I would have thought it was the manufacturing, but okay.
Yeah.
And the U.S. remained at 47.2 in the month of September, which was slightly below the expectations of 47.5. Another reading below 50 marks 6 months of contraction in the manufacturing sector.
Oh,
yeah. So that's not good for overall productivity. I guess it's going to help with the fact that the strike went yesterday for the longshoremen, and they're all,
at least they didn't manufacture much to ship, right?
Well, they're fighting no automation. So basically what you want is we're stuck paying whatever your prices are, and we're supposed to do automation to make things easier and faster and cheaper overall. I get it takes some people out, but you would then learn to actually, how do you oversee the manufacturing stuff? It's like the people who do the automation in the car industry. At first they were against it, and now they're like, oh, well, I do this job, I just tell it what to do and I get paid more.
Yeah. And then this other guy that we had to hire comes in and fixes it when it breaks down.
That's right. That was so-and-so. He used to just pick up the doors and, okay, that door's there,
it's on.
Anyway, I don't know. Everything changes. Even our industry is getting so much more automated and faster.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm doing refinances so fast. It's just, I have clients going, I cannot believe how easy and fast that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can see that they're striking to keep people's jobs, but at the same time, just restructure.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they want $5 more an hour.
That's a lot.
Forever, meaning that they can't renegotiate for a period of time. I'm not going to get, that's all I'm saying. It just seems like at this point in time, they're doing it because the current president is so pro those union
and
that,
the people.
Yeah. And
that maybe it'll happen.
Him not doing anything is actually getting involved, because he could tell them, you know what, cool off, go back to work, and you have 90 days to work on this. But he was the one to do that right before.
No,
he doesn't want to do that right before the election, because then that.
But he wanted to give Ukraine $8 billion.
Of course.
Yeah.
Because then he gets like 800 million.
Nobody in Helene, they'll just have to wait.
All right. So the Labor Department JOLTS report came out today, which tracks the monthly change in job openings. Was reported at 8.04 million for the month of August, which is above the expectations of only 7.655 million. So that's like 500,000 more jobs available. And last month's revised report of 7.711 million. So that's even, so there's more jobs on the market. And that's what that's saying. So unfortunately, it is getting worse out there. Fortunately for bonds, it's getting worse out there. Mortgage-backed securities kind of coming back today. Everything we lost yesterday, except for 4 basis points. There was an alert to lock yesterday of 20. They were like, lock. And I'm like, why? With the unemployment coming out, and I'm sure it's not going to be beautiful, and hopefully the report on Friday that had to be revised by almost 1 million jobs in the last year actually reports it properly this time, because all these other ones are going to show everything's slowed down. And it was always the Bureau of Labor Statistics for the past year that's like, no, it's through the roof because they just told us to put this here.
Yeah. I gotta say, hi, Auntie.
Is that what she said? Hi, Mike.
Hi, Mike. No, she didn't call me Auntie, which is good because I'm not her aunt. I'm her nephew.
That's good. At least we have family watching.
A woman was, hello, Ed, she says.
Hello. Thank you. A woman was walking in the dark,
8 months pregnant, and she got into a car wreck, and she was in a coma for 2 months. And when she came to, they had given birth to her twins, a boy and a girl. And she goes, "Oh my gosh, I got to name my children." "Oh no, we had your brother do it." And oh my God, he's an idiot. What did he name him? Well, Donahue is for the boy.
What?
I mean, put it this way.
The name, I didn't hear the name.
Denise for the girl. Oh, well, that's not a bad name at all. What about the boy? The nephew. The brother.
I got it.
Okay. Not that funny.
You know, can you get better jokes?
No,
keep your day job.
It's the one I have. I will. So Friday, what do we have coming in? And Thursday and Wednesday?
More jobs report.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. This is jobs week.
Jobs.
This is what's going to show where we really are, because you can't go by the inflation report anymore. One, they don't really go off of true inflation. They go off of stuff that's not as inflationary, and they take everything out that costs us more and then says it's only going up by 2% or 2.2. But if you leave everything in it, it's not. It's still negative. And remember, we're never going to give back the 40% increases and the 50% increases of all the goods costs. They're never going to go away.
No, they're not.
So
no, but maybe we'll make more money. No, we're not going to do that.
Yes, we will.
Today,
it's inflated money, fake money. What do you got?
I had an itch. Today we have, I have breakfast with the brokers, and I usually pick up a couple of good nuggets from breakfast with the brokers. So tomorrow, not only will I report on County of Stanislaus numbers as far as listings and sales, I'll report on whatever I learn at the breakfast for the brokers. It really seems that everybody's just doing work as usual, that this whole buyer brokerage thing has calmed down.
Kind of like we talked about yesterday.
Yeah. But I mean, it more and more, I'm seeing more people in the office working, which is a good sign on my side. You see people in the office working. They're showing properties, they're listing properties, they're doing comparative market analyses. They're busy, and busy in this time of the year is good. So,
yeah, well, I think it's going to be, I have multiple people writing offers today, and that's not just a brag, but I guess I could brag.
Just do like this.
No, the problem, finally people are seeing, it's exactly what we said it was going to be. It's going to start going, rates are start going down, and things are happening. Like this one couple, they have a property. They own the land in front of this house, and it has an easement through their property. And they never really saw the house. They didn't understand when they bought the land. Well, now they want to buy the house because they want to move up there, and then they'd have 13 acres in front of the house, along with whatever comes on the other. And they were told, "Oh, don't worry, there's no one really action. They're not in a hurry." And then next thing they get their agent involved, and then she's like, "Yeah, they said they have an offer coming."
Yeah.
So they're scrambling to get everything together, because you can't wait. You have to be fully pre-approved these days, way before you even think about looking. If you're thinking about buying, give me a call, or talk to your agent first, and then give me a call. And you can find me everywhere. So just direct message me. I don't care.
Yeah. Well, and the reason I say this is I was starting to think it was starting to slow down a little bit. I put that property on the market over on Madeira, and boom, over the weekend, which I was gone, a couple calls, but not a lot of showings. But I get back, boom, I got three offers already. So maybe it was just what happened. Where did it go? Where did you go?
No, there was a little bit a slowdown. There was. What happened? Where you
going? I went out front to watch the guys jackhammer the porch up next door.
No, I don't know what happened. I don't know what you're talking about.
It probably glitched.
Oh, yeah, you were still here.
Anyway, 3 offers all yesterday, which was kind of fun. Things are still happening.
It's happening faster.
Yeah, and what's happening, like we said it would happen, is
what happened? Where did you
guys go? Did I go someplace?
I don't know. I guess we did.
Yeah.
Are we not back?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Chuck, are we back yet?
Go ahead.
Things felt like they were slowing down, and then boom, they start getting busier and busier and busier just over the last day. Today's Tuesday, huh?
Yes, it is.
So now over the last 2 days.
Well, I think it's actually been increasing a lot more.
Yeah.
People haven't really been paying attention. They're hearing, "Oh, it's slow down. Don't worry about it."
You're back. You're back.
Well, we never.
Thank you, Chuck.
Yeah. Well, I looked. We're everywhere.
Yeah. What I was saying is we kept talking about, guys, don't wait till September 18th for this conversation. Don't wait here. Right now's the time to buy. And now I'm seeing more people are competing against other people. So,
well, it's because they were waiting to hear the Fed doing what we already told them. The Fed has nothing to do with what we're doing except for getting people excited to go out and buy homes.
Yeah,
because rates went down a half. No, okay, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fight it.
But interest rates had adjusted a little bit before the Fed had spoke. So
for 3 weeks we were down.
Yeah.
And still down, and since the Fed, we've actually been the death of 1,000 cuts, going up a little bit each day until news like today came out, where we had more unemployment than they expected, a lot more than they expected.
Yeah.
And so we're starting to come back. Well, even today, I mean, after what we just said, and I'm talking here, we went from 18 basis points down only to 12 basis points higher.
Where'd those 6 go?
It's
did they just
people
take them
don't
away?
understand what we deal with when we look at rates. Is it moves
minute by minute.
Well, it's my wife hates me using this, but it's like the heart rate monitor in the hospitals. Boop, 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 boop. The sinus rhythm she talks about.
Yeah.
Don't say that. That's not. I don't care. That's what people can connect with,
equate it with. Yeah.
And just like me talking about, yes, the Fed and the mortgage-backed securities sometimes are on the same street, but they're usually going in different directions.
Yeah.
And that's,
it's a good analogy.
Yeah. And that's what happens, because we're like, well, how come they went up? Well, because we had already went down, because we saw that what the market's doing, and the bond market's like the original AI.
Yeah.
It knows before anybody else what's going on, and it already starts by seeing what's out there. Then the Fed goes, oh, look, that's happening. Let's just lower the rates for a little bit, or raise it up. It's like the first time they raised rates, we were already 2% higher in interest rates before they started doing anything, because the bond market and everything and the mortgage-backed securities are going, these people are so far behind the 8 ball. We need to get this thing moving. And then that's what happens. So I say the best thing about what the Fed does when they lower rates is it tells people, hey, the market is getting better for rates.
Yeah.
But it has nothing to do. That's all it is, because I spend the next 2 weeks explaining that what the Fed does is short-term interest rates, and that's the low end of the short-term market.
2 weeks.
And not
2 weeks? How about most of your life?
Well, no, whenever the Fed says anything.
Yeah.
And then the next 2 weeks I'm explaining, no, we actually went the other way a little bit.
Yep.
So, I mean, because if you look at we were down to 3.6 something on the 10-year, and now we're at 3.72. So that just tells you we've moved up. And again, the 10-year and the mortgage-backed securities, again, are on the same streets, but they go in the different directions.
Yeah. I guess
I have to beat that analogy to death.
Do what? Okay. Talk about it tomorrow.
No. All right. That's so basically, don't wait anymore. If you are in the 7s, 6.99, get it. You need to get refinanced, because right now the rates are much lower than what people think they are for refinances.
Right.
And if they're not lower with your guy for refinances or girl, give me a holler and I can take care of that for you.
Yes, he can. All right. Let's make it a great day.
Yeah. Anyway.
Hey.
No, I was just looking. I have some people getting ready to sign. It's like, and they didn't want to sign yesterday. You're like, oh, we're already home, because people are used to the old way of signing.
Going to someplace.
Yeah, or the notary comes and has to justify their existence, so they're there for a half hour or an hour going through the docs. Virtual online signings. Yesterday, the one took 8 minutes with one person. And that, again, if both people are signing at the same time, it's much faster on different machines. But if you're one person with one phone doing it and you scroll in, it's going to take 20 minutes. Yeah. But it's still way faster than the other stuff.
And you don't get that hand rot.
Right there. Yeah. Oh, okay. Sign here. Okay. Click. Yeah. It's so much better.
Okay.
And I feel sorry and a lot of people, what about the notaries? Oh my God, these notaries are working from all over. The one last night was from Texas, signing documents for
the
other one was from Nevada.
Yeah.
So if you are a notary and you want a gig, go to Proof. Proof is the company that's doing the signings virtually that we're dealing with. And think about it. It's a gig. You could do 10 in a day, and you're probably making $150. I don't know what you make, but
you're making more than that if you did 10 in a day.
Well, each one.
Oh, each one. Yeah.
Yeah. Even if it was that's $1,000 a day for spending 80 minutes signing people.
It's horrible.
It's a racket,
It's
I tell
a
you.
racket. I can't believe people would do that.
I got to get my notary back. Because I used to have mine and I would sign other people's docs and they would sign mine.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Make it a great day. Thanks for being here. We really appreciate you. Reach out if you need anything. And again, thank you so much for watching and listening.
My favorite auntie, thank you for listening and watching. And Chuck, you're always there for us. We have to get you back on. And you can tell us what you learned at CAR this last week,
or what's going on in your area,
or what's happening is it Lancaster,
Palmdale area, Lancaster, Palmdale area.
Yeah,
so I added that in.
That wonderful place.
Yeah, that beautiful high desert.
Yes.
All right, make it a great day.
Bye, guys.
All right, bye.